Good afternoon, friends. I've decided that I'm just going to be as informal as possible on these videos, and I'm not going to stop and record a bazillion times to try and make them perfect. So if I mess up or missay a word, just stick with me, because the whole point of all this was to be raw and real. And so here we go. So my thoughts for today have actually been processing through for a couple of weeks now. So here it goes. An apology letter. Good afternoon to all. It's Friday, and by the looks of it, we're here in East Texas, and it's the calm before the storms that are to come. So before the weekend gets underway and the skies open up in a downpour, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for anyone out there that is struggling with all this COVID stuff, which I would guess all of us somehow. I'm sorry if your finances have been hit, your job has been lost. I'm sorry if you are lonely, or opposite that, feeling crazy because there's so many people in your house. I'm really sorry if you're anxious in the unknown of it all, and I'm sorry if you are working and it's difficult to figure out what to do with the kids. I'm sorry if homeschooling is really hard to manage, and I'm sorry if you're sad because the new normal feels anything but. And you miss your people. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if you're struggling finding food and keeping stuff in the pantry and in the fridge. I'm sorry for all the frustrations that you may be feeling. I'm sorry if you feel the fight to survive, but it's all just so heavy on your chest and heavy on your shoulders. I'm sorry for any of the hurts that you're feeling. And there's no buts to this message. Just a reminder on how we have the risen King that walks beside us to count on every day. Y'all, he is alive. In Mark 15, 46 through 47, it tells us how Joseph prepared Jesus' broken body after dying on the cross from his death. And then he placed his body all wrapped up into the tomb and then rolled the rock in front of that tomb. And then in Luke 24, 2 through 3, Mary and Mary Magdalene, they show up and they find 3 days later that that stone has been rolled away and that there is no Jesus inside that tomb. He had risen and he had defied death. So for 40 days, encounter after encounter, witness after witness, Jesus appeared to his people, confirming he was who he says he was and did what he said he would do. He is the same reliable Redeemer, Comforter, Healer, Encourager, Steady Hand, Master Guide, Director of our days. The light that shines in the darkness and shines the darkness out of moments and places and times. In Isaiah 55:11, it tells us his words do not return void. He creates the overflow in us, but we have to go to him first, and we have to be willing to feed on his promises and on his words. So my first video explained salvation, and if you weren't able to see that, then just click on that and listen to my small salvation story and learn how you can also find your own. And if you are saved and secure in his promises, then open up his toolbox, open up that Bible and read it. Watch the Spirit work, and all those sorries will become his stories of how he used that to make each of you stronger. So today I also had on my heart that I'm going to end all these with a quick prayer. Jesus, you are good to us. You are a good Father. I pray for any ears that hear this, that they are encouraged and that they know where to find truth in your word, to open up the Bible, turn on their phones, go to the Bible app, and find those pieces of you that they can fit so perfectly into their own daily lives. We love you, Jesus. Amen. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. It's Friday. I pray, Lord, that I just pray for all of y'all that you get to experience Jesus on Sunday in a new way. He has risen, and if you just call on him, he will show up. He's very specific to each and every single one of you. And I just pray that whatever your struggles are, the things that I mentioned about being sorry about, and even if I didn't, that you find comfort today knowing that He cares about each and every single one of you. All right, happy Easter. Bye.